What is going on, y'all? This is co-host DJ Ed Kalmbong of Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube. My host right here and head coach of the Georgia Duke Boxing Gym here in Vacaville, California, and owner of Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube, Mr. Tonsil Prince, Sensei, Sifu, Professor, Master, Tonsil Prince.
Get you!
Yay! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right here, you guys can't see it. Oh, that didn't work. Yes, thank you, Coach Prince. Shout out to sponsors and my 9 to 5, Knock 'em Out Pest Control. Y'all, I'm not a good salesperson because on the real, I'm being honest with y'all. Salespersons are dirty. Salespeople are dirty. I'm not dirty. I give you that real. I give you that honest. We are here to help you with your pest problems. Does it cost a little bit to keep the pests away? Maybe so, but it costs a lot more when they destroy your home. So just remember that, all right? Keep those pests away. Holler at us. Knock 'em Out Pest Control. Shout out to our sponsors and my job. Shout out to my Knock 'em Out family. Coach Prince, let me pick up my business card here. There it is yet again. Hold on.
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Wait. So, very, very excited. As you know, we are hyped up every week. I'm hyped up every week.
I'm
Prince
hyped up every
is
day.
hyped up. Oh, excuse me.
Every day, bro.
Every day.
Every day.
No, I'm talking about like on the show. I'm hyped up every day too.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
after we unveil what we unveil here, actually before, real quick, because I want to piggyback on it.
Yeah, well, listen.
Prince, I know, follows me online. I don't know if y'all follow me online. I know Prince follows me online. By the way, y'all, follow Prince on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube. Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Once again, follow Coach Tonsil Prince, Boxing Profiles TV. Anyways, if you follow me, I'm not expecting you to, but I'm DJ Ed Kalmbong. I believe on Instagram, I'm just Ed A. Kalmbong. But anyways, I was on the San Francisco Bay Ferry.
Yeah.
On Friday, rocking my Knock 'em Out gear. There was about, I don't know, there was hundreds of people.
Right.
Filipino DJs, but it wasn't just a Filipino event.
Yeah.
We had everybody there, blacks, whites,
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah. I wish I was there to get some of that lumpia you was giving out.
Yes.
I wish I was there, man.
All ages.
Yeah.
All ages, because we love all ages. Doesn't matter what age you are. We had babies there, toddlers, kids.
Yes, sir.
People that were in their 80s and 90s that was partying with us because, yo, it's all love. But, yo, if you joined us on there, shout out to y'all. Yes, besides passing on Lumpia, I'm doing pest control. I also learned under the tutelage of Coach Tonsil Prince. And I'm the host. I've been blessed enough to be the host of the past two Georgia Duke Fight Night at the Dukes. Back in 2024 and 2025, I was ring announcer. Amazing fights
Yes.
that night. Amazing event that night. Speaking of which, segues to this right here.
You want to unveil it now?
This, what do you think? Should we?
I think we should.
All right, hold
unveil
on.
it right now.
Okay, so let's speak before we unveil it. Speak on it a little bit.
Well,
All right, wait. I'm sorry, Prince. And like I said, me as co-host, I tell Prince all the time, I really don't have a right to really talk because
yeah, he
I'm
does.
not.
Yeah, he does. He got a right to talk.
Well, thank you.
He got a right.
It's only because Prince has deemed it as such, all right?
He got that right.
But with that said, I'm one of those where I know my place. I'm just happy to be here, all right? With that said, though, I already know what time it is. Prince showed me, even before we hit the record button, go live right now. And we know that we do have a lot of lovers. Shout out to everyone that's loving us, that's watching us, that's supporting us for real.
Supporting us for real. Yes.
But you know what? Instead of being salty about it, we want to say thank you and send love to our haters
Yes.
as well. Because you know what?
Yeah.
Prince showed me, and I already know, there's a lot of you guys that are watching us.
That's watching us. Yeah. They're watching. But
119,000 views on the Boxing Profiles TV page.
Yeah.
119,000 views on Boxing Profiles TV page. Thousands of shares, over 5,000 shares.
Yeah, there's a lot of shares, everything, man. And you know what I can say is this: hey, you guys are watching that much. Subscribe to the channel, guys.
Sorry.
Subscribe
That's
to the
what it
channel.
comes down to.
Yeah.
Prince is giving that real.
Yeah.
I come with the comedy,
Yeah.
right? With the comedic relief.
Yes.
With the Prince comes with the years and years of boxing and kickboxing knowledge and wisdom.
Yes. Everything.
Here at the Georgie Duke, there's an actual curriculum. There is an actual boxing Bible,
Yep.
as it will,
So,
with countless combos, feet positioning. This man has written books, ebooks on Amazon. The Art of the Jab, boxing defense.
Yeah.
This man knows what he's talking about. Y'all, I'm just saying, straight up, we're not trying to pat ourselves in the back. We ain't trying to toot our own horns, but we're giving it to you for real.
I do have a third book that is already written, and I have not. I just have not published it yet. I'm going to probably publish it this year. But I'm gonna wait till after the event that's coming up, then in order for me to do the publishing. And then from there, I'm probably gonna write a fourth book, and and get all and get that knowledge out there.
And that's what I'm saying.
That knowledge out there. That's
what I'm saying. Y'all need to recognize it's okay if you still want to hate. Oh, how can we stop you?
Ain't nothing we can do about that. Ain't nothing we can do about that.
But
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
give credit where credit is due.
It is. I'm telling you.
Because there's no one that's doing it. Even with X me out, take me out of the equation
we're doing it different.
completely.
We're doing it different. Definitely different than everybody.
I'm just here along for the ride. I'm blessed to be here. I'm fortunate enough to be part of Boxing Profiles TV. Georgie Duke Boxing here. But it's only because Prince invited me here. It's only because people like Coach Jay, Coach Matt, Coach Jose. It's because I've been invited here. But yo, I don't have to be here if they don't want me here. Even if I wasn't here, they still doing it big. Big as, big as hell. I'm not gonna say the other one, but big. Just what's that Manny Fresh song called Real Big? Half real big, real big. Let me show you how I live.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out, But you talking about big things. We talked about the Georgie Duke Fight Night at the Duke 2025. We've been talking about this next event as well.
Yes.
Since last year.
Yep.
Since December, November, even after Fight Night at the Duke, we started talking about this. But yo, when Prince showed this to me right here,
Yeah.
I don't know where this man is right here. This mind, he has the mind. The mind is boxing.
Creative.
Boxing is the creative mind. Because boxing, as you guys know, just like, I grew up in the era of Mr. Don King.
Yeah, you go.
That promoter, when he talked, I remember my dad, we would watch Don King talk.
Only in America.
Only in America. That man.
Yeah.
But then he knew how to promote because he had the mind for boxing. It wasn't just about the fists and the fighters. It was about bringing it to the eyes of the common man, to someone that might not necessarily be into boxing that much, but might, because they see something like we're going to show you, sparks the interest and says, because of that, I'm going to watch that show. I'm going to start watching boxing more on YouTube. Muhammad Ali, Pernell Whitaker, Mike Tyson, Manny Pacquiao, Triple G, etc. You go on and on and on. Smoking Joe Frazier.
Those are golden fighters you naming are golden era fighters. And, a lot of the people right now, they might know of the
What y'all know about Sonny Liston?
Yeah.
What y'all know about Sonny Liston?
I don't think they know too much about
Y'all
Sonny.
don't know about, you talk about fist power and talk about fist I heard. Everyone know about George Foreman. Everyone knows about his punching power. Everyone talks about Rocky Marciano. Punching power. Sonny Liston though, oh my God.
A lot of the fighters that you name, all those fighters that you're naming are are fighters of yesteryear. And all those fighters of yesteryear, they were monsters of the midway. Every last one of those fighters were monsters of the midway. And the reason why is because of boxing was so different than it is right now.
Yes.
Some people say that boxers today are better than the boxers of old. But I beg to differ with that. The boxers
I
of
agree.
old,
Sorry.
the boxers of old
I agree.
were much, much better fighters. They fought 15 rounds. Okay, they didn't have all these for performance enhancement and drugs and all this. They did it off of hard work.
I don't know where it is here.
Everything was hard work.
Right, and that's the thing. Sorry to cut you off, Prince.
Yeah.
Here
And work
last
ethic.
week, Prince had a book. I'm not sure who the author was, but it was a book talking about, and it had not only articles in there and written statements, the paragraphs and whatnot, but it actually showed by pictures the heart of some of these, like you said, these original fighters of yesteryear, ones that have been since forgotten. And rest in peace to them, because they paved the way. They paved the way.
They paved the way.
They walked so these guys can run.
So these guys right now will be able to, do this sport, and that's the good thing about it.
15 rounds.
So now they're down to 12 rounds, and things like that. So we're gonna see what happens, and we got some good fighters now.
With that said, though, yes.
With that said, so
we have some great fighters now.
Yeah. So
and with that said, these great fighters.
Speaking of a fight.
Okay, hold on.
There's
Yes.
a fight before we unveil this. Speaking of a fight.
Come on, getting up. I'm hyped up.
Look,
hyped up here.
There's a fight that's coming January 31st. We got Shakur Stevenson
We talked about that last week as well.
Teofimo Lopez.
Tio Lopez.
Let me tell you guys.
Stevenson.
Let me tell you guys something. I personally picked Teofimo over Shakur Stevenson. That's just me, right? But I think the fight it probably wind up being a draw. In all honesty, I don't see a
draw.
I think it's going to be a draw.
Okay, he said at least
I think
Prince
it's gonna be a draw.
Prince hasn't changed his opinion.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
I personally think if Shakur is like Tio was saying, if he plays Wile E. Coyote and Shakur playing Roadrunner, you know what I'm saying? He dancing and running around and doing, you know what I'm saying? Doing the rain dance and doing all that.
Yeah, well,
I think he's gonna pull it off.
Okay, so here's
Tio is good as a defending champion. He's going to pull it off. Split decision.
Here's the thing when it comes to Shakur. Which Shakur Stevenson is going to show up? The one that fought De Los Santos, or the one that fought William Zepeda?
Yep.
You see what I mean? So that's the keys there. Now, one thing that Shakur Stevenson did was Shakur Stevenson put out there how to beat him. And people say, well, what do you mean by that?
He put out his own blueprint.
He put out there his own blueprint, and he don't even realize he did it.
He put out his own way to destroy himself.
Yeah,
Ouch.
yeah, and he put out the information about his hands, that his hands is weak and brittle. He had operations on his hands.
Man.
So what do you?
Sorry,
think,
I'm not laughing at you, Shakur. I'm not.
What do you think is going to happen when you get in there with a fighter like a Tio, or fighters that are, everything is on the line, and you think this guy is not going to punch you in your hands? Yeah, he's going to punch you in your hands in order to, to slow you down, to do whatever he can to win the fight. And guess what?
That's his job.
It's legal to punch the hands.
Like you were saying, when he was trying to play those mind games, yeah.
You could block the hands, right? So why not just punch his hands? Every time he throws that jab out there, punch the hands. We know Shakur like to lead with the two, right? Okay, so as soon as he throws that jab and do it, hey man, punch his hands.
Uppercut it.
We did 2 segments on Shakur Stevenson, and he's got 3 major weaknesses, and the biggest one is his hands. And any fighter knows that if someone displays a weakness out there, and remember, Shakur ain't knocked nobody out in a long time. Shakur was saying he's gonna knock Tio out and this and that. Well, it's okay.
I don't think so.
Shakur, when was the last time you actually knocked somebody out? I mean, with a good punch.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Realistically, though, his punching power given he's working the right technique and the right thing, could be stronger than it was. But
it could be.
That's all speculation. I mean, he hasn't shown it thus far.
Well, yeah, he hasn't shown it thus far. And this is just all facts. This is facts. Yes, he has a great defense. However, when we look at his last 7 opponents, and you guys can go check the CompuBox numbers on this, and you'll find out what I'm telling you is correct. Because I actually displayed it on my last podcast. We took 7 of Shakur Stevenson's last 7 fights, and we wanted to know what punches Shakur Stevenson gets hit with the most. Well, jabs. He get hits with a lot of jabs, double and triple jabs. He get hits with.
Okay, wait. This is important.
Yeah.
Because of what you're talking about. Wait, we need to segue into this because I know you're going right into it. If you guys ain't following, Prince is saying here, that's what I'm saying. What other coach? I mean, maybe they're saying it or they're doing it, or maybe they said they're doing it. Who knows? But this man, like you said, he's taking science. He's looking at CompuBox numbers and giving it to you. Who else does that?
I'm gonna drop some knowledge. I'm gonna drop knowledge on.
So y'all better listen up. That's what I'm saying. Because nonchalantly, he just started going into what he was talking about. But no, y'all better listen.
I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down like this, right? And it's gonna take a few seconds. Back in the old days, in the golden era, we had a lot of the great teachers that were. They looked, and when they had an opponent, like we got John Brown as their opponent, right? They go look at all of John Brown's tapes, and they see what punches John Brown gets hit with the most and consistently. Then they go ahead and they build their training behind or around those holes he has in his game. That's why we saw great fights then. Today, we got it even easier because we have computers. The one thing that you have to do if you want to be great is you have to be able to study to show yourself approved so that you could be great. That means in the gym, outside of the gym, as well as paying attention to who your opponent is and knowing your opponent's weaknesses, okay? There's film on them. CompuBox numbers, you can get the numbers and seeing what they get hit with the most and build your training around that. That's the science of boxing, okay? So many people today don't have that type of game plan, okay? That's why we saw the Sugar Ray Leonards. That's why we saw the Marvin Haglers, the Roberto Durans, and I could go so on and so on.
Man, Tommy Hearns.
Okay? All those great fighters like that. That's why. So, and boxing will be more and more intense because no fighter is invincible. Everybody's making Shakur Stevenson out to be Super Shakur. That's what they call him, Super Shakur, right? But it's like, you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
Look,
exactly. And not to change the subject, but then that's the thing. People, I look now because the stuff that I follow on Facebook and on Instagram, I follow a lot of, like you said, old school boxing, and even the guys. That's what I'm saying, and that's what I hate. Y'all younger cats need to give the respect where respect is due to the legends that are still alive. I'm talking to people like Executioner Bernard Hopkins. People like Roy Jones Jr. People like James Lights Out Tony.
Sometimes
these are people that at the pinnacle, at the height of their boxing, would wipe the floor. I'm sorry, personally, I think would wipe the floor with any of these other dudes here. Pound for pound, you put them in the same weight class, you couldn't mess with none of these dudes I just mentioned, straight up. And yet, people laugh at their opinions or disregard their opinions, disregard their knowledge, and I hate it. Y'all need to watch your mouths. Y'all need to watch what you're saying, because I don't care who has a 0 on their fight record. Yeah, maybe they're a great fighter, but there's levels to this.
Let's just correct something. Just because
don't be talking on Sugar Ray Leonard and on Marvin Hagler and all of them.
Check this out, right? So just because you have an O on your record doesn't mean that you're a great fighter.
Thank you. And there's, like you said, though.
Don't mean you're a great fighter. What makes a great fighter is...
And I've seen other people talk about it, though, yes.
But here's what makes a great fighter. What makes a great fighter is a person that can get in the ring and consistently win. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? They could consistently win, and they're fighting people on their level
Or above, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing, and
They
they're
ain't ducking
winning.
fights.
They're not ducking fights. They're not fighting guys that's not on their level. And you know, because when you get a guy that's not on your level, of course you're gonna look like you a bad dude. But when you fight a guy that's on your level, what do you look like when you fighting the guy that's on your level? That's the question.
I mean, looking back,
And that's the question I got about Shakur Stevenson.
exactly.
Right? And because his last 7 opponents, Shakur Stevenson's, the main punches that he get hit with consistently is jabs, double jabs, and he gets caught with a lot of power punches. William Zepeda hit Shakur Stevenson with 272 punches. He hit him with, I believe, I got it on my phone. I don't know I'm not gonna say the accurate number, but he got hit with, I think it was 119 jabs, and then he got hit with like 100 and something, or 143, something like that, power punches. Now, if Teofimo Lopez is able to hit Shakur with that number of power punches, with his punching power, he's going to hurt Shakur.
He's gonna hurt.
He's going to hurt Shakur. He is going to hurt Shakur, and I think Teofimo is going to have the highest number of punches and jabs landed on Shakur than anybody else. Is what I see coming.
Whoop.
Right? I'm telling you, I see it coming. So, you know, with that being said, and Shakur's brittle hands that he has, that's the formula to beat him. And the other thing that you have to do to him is do not back off of Shakur Stevenson. When you get in his face, stay in his face. Because he shells up a lot, right?
Right.
He likes to shell up, okay? And when he shells up, what you do is this: as soon as he shells up, start hitting his arm, hitting his hands, and angle off. Keep angling off. Shell up and move around him like this, right? Eventually, what's going to happen? Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good. Yeah, what's going to happen?
Right.
You're going to break the shell. Eventually, it's going to happen. He'll break the shell. And for a guy that is left-handed, okay, and Teofimo is right-handed, when Shakur shells up, because he's a lefty, so he's going to shell up this way. T.O.'s going to be right here. T.O.'s lead hand is going to be right here. If T.O. was here and Shakur leans down, all he has to do is overhand punch right here. Overhand punch is a punch that a left-handed fighter will not see because of he's this way, right? He's this way. That overhand shot, it will come towards the back of the head, and you hit him right on the neck, right here. Right here's the target area, right there on the neck. Ooh. Right there. So, you know, that's a punch that they used to use back in the day, and the punch is not being used now, especially guys that like to go into that shoulder roll. Right? So we break down the shoulder roll. If a guy is in the shoulder roll right here, and you standing in front of him, of course you're not going to be able to hit him. Change the angles on him. Get different angles on him. Start getting on your toes, getting different angles. You got to come out of the shoulder roll back to traditional boxing, right?
Right.
You got to. It's going. If you stay in the shoulder roll, you're going to start getting hit because of the angles, right? So I mean, we see it all the time right here in the gym. Even with our young amateurs right here, guy in the shoulder roll and the other guy starts moving and he starts getting hit. Why? Because he stayed in the shoulder roll, right? So my whole point in saying all that is, you know, there's no invincible fighter that's out there. I want to see a good fight, and I'm putting this knowledge out there so people could go ahead and start checking in and start looking at these other fighters, and they can.
And y'all can put some money on T.O. Like I said, if you're a betting person, follow what Coach is saying. Because honestly,
I'm not a betting person.
He ain't a betting person.
Yeah.
And in all seriousness, don't please gamble at your own risk. Don't take what we're saying.
Yeah,
but
what we're saying.
Prince ain't wrong too often.
Yeah.
When it comes to
all
fights.
All I'm basically saying is this: I just like to. I think the fight's going to be a draw when it comes to it. I just think that. I think T.O. has the better package. You know what I mean? Now I could be wrong, but I think T.O. has the better package, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, his resume is better. He fought two credible guys, and Shakur hasn't fought anybody on the level of a Lomachenko or a Josh Taylor yet. This is his first fight that's actually really fight. And then I hear stuff like Shakur saying, "I'm better than Lomachenko," or "I'm better than this guy." No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not better than that guy. You're not. You're not better than that guy. You're not. He was. I don't. He can't. There's no way that he was better than Lomachenko. Lomachenko beat everybody in his weight class, except he lost that one fight, his first fight, but he beat everybody else in his weight class. And, people say, they say, well, nobody wants to fight me. Wait a minute. Stop. There's plenty of guys out there who would love to fight Shakur Stevenson. I guarantee you, Richard Hitchison will fight Shakur Stevenson. I guarantee you, there's a lot of big name guys out there that are prospects that will fight Shakur Stevenson. Think about that for a moment, guys. Nobody wants to fight me. Come on, guys. We've been hearing that for years, right? We want to see good fights. You guys are fighters. You're professional fighters. Let's do that. Well, let's get off of that.
Please.
Right? Let's get off of that. And
Yes,
let's go
because I was
to
going to
let's go to this right here. So guys, we're gonna unveil this right here.
Please.
We got an
unveil
event.
this.
We got an event that's coming up
April 11th.
April 11th, and we're gonna go ahead and reveal it right
Okay,
now.
wait.
Right here.
Wait. We need to preempt them again because I went and I did my whole spiel prior and then we still didn't unveil it. So family and friends,
There you go.
here what we're gonna show you is one of the official graphics that we have for our April 11th, 2026 event at Journey Downtown in Vacaville. Prince, drum roll,
Yeah.
please.
Ready? Here we go.
3, 2, 1. Boom. Look at that. Family and friends.
We go, family and friends.
Hold on, I want to make sure I don't sit on this pin or else I'll
Family
be
and
talking
friends.
loud.
Family and friends. Here we go.
I'll be like, oh, I
we
sat
got,
on
we got,
sat on the pin.
We got Kings of the Canvas. Let me turn it up right here just a little bit so you guys can see it. Right here. Okay, we got Kings of the Canvas, April 11th.
Look at that. Three
Look at that.
of our Georgie Duke
Duke fighters.
fighters that will be fighting on the card.
Right here, guys.
Featured on our promotional poster here.
Promotional poster right
Shout
here.
out to, where'd you get this done at, Prince?
We got it done at Kinko's,
Shout out to Kinko's here in Vacaville.
Vacaville, for making this for us, right here.
Look at this. Look at that. Over here, we have the graph artist that airbrushed the King of the Canvas and our fighters here. Yes, Isaiah Nolan. Two belt holder.
Here you go.
From Georgie Duke's Fight at the Duke 2025. Amateur multi-champion, Francisco Lopez Jr. Many amateur fights, many championships as well.
Current gold medalist.
Gold medalist.
5-time silver medalist and 11-time international amateur champion.
Shout out to his dad too.
Shout out to
Francisco Sr. Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex, the dad, and
Shout out to
son, Oz Kokoev. Azamat Kokoev.
Yes.
Amazing fighter here out of the Georgie Duke will also be there fighting these young guys here. I'm telling you.
Yes.
I'm the type of guy where personally, I don't believe in intimidation because if I saw a big dude, I don't know how he fights. I'm gonna try to fight him the best I can. And there might be an old guy who's 80 years old that can knock me the F out. You know what I'm saying? Never take no one for granted. Never take intimidation. For me, I'll take it. But at the same time, I've seen these guys, and I'd be scared to fight them. Personally, seeing the work that these guys put in the gym, I'm just saying. You call me biased, you call me whatever. I don't care. I'd be scared to fight these dudes here. If you guys think you have what it takes to go up against these fighters here, do these guys got opponents already?
No, not yet. We still looking for opponents.
Oh, all right. You know what?
We looking for opponents.
Here we go.
Yeah, we go.
I'm gonna talk that talk right now.
Ed having some fun tonight.
Hold on, I am having fun. It's 2026, and I'm tired of y'all sleeping just on life. Don't be sleeping on us either, all right? Straight up. If y'all feel some type of way, and you guys think you got what it takes, I don't care what gym you from. If you're cool with our fighters, cool. Be cool. Be cool after the fight, all right? But if you think you tight, if you think you hot stuff, there's 3 fighters here that don't have opponents yet. What you need to do, if you bout it, if you was a fighter, you think what are their weight classes right here?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what's the range?
Well, the range
Between
is,
like 130.
He's one. Oz is about like 154. Isaiah's 147, and then he is. I would say he's going to be fighting at 106. 106.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So yeah, I think so. 106.
So 106, between 106 and 150, you said, right?
Yeah,
About
154.
154.
Yeah. You know, so
If you guys are in that weight class, hey, you looking for a fight? So shut up.
Yeah,
Come
we
holler at
Kings of
us.
the Kings
If
of the
you think you
Canvas.
tight, come through.
Kings of the Canvas is going to be. It should be on the Conquer
I'm gonna
app.
be there. I will be announcing.
Yeah.
Prince will be there. Back in
Absolutely.
our fighters.
Yeah,
And yes, we will be doing the play-by-play. We're trying to set up the ring side, the play-by-play there between
absolutely.
Prince and I.
Yeah.
Maybe some special guests as well.
Yeah.
Just like a special guest that showed up at Fight After Do. But
we will also, you know, it'll be a good night for us. And I lost my train of thought there for a second. Look over here. So it's also on the Concord app. Coach Joseph Perez is the fight matchmaker. If you guys go there on April 11th, you should see it. And you can go ahead and contact Joseph either by phone number or by email. Joseph Perez is the fight matchmaker, guys. Okay? And guys, let me tell you guys something on this card. This card has special instructions because we have fighters that's going to be on the card that we're looking for opponents. We basically have the card pretty much full with fighters, and we're looking for opponents for these fighters. And we're going to get those opponents, and not everybody can get on this card. We also will be unveiling 2 brand new belts for 2026, and these belts are belts no one else has. Okay,
with some gold.
You know what I'm saying? No one else has these.
We're not even gonna show it to you guys yet because you guys are gonna be in awe. We're gonna hold on to that as a secret
until
it's time to unveil it.
Yeah, we're gonna just wait a little bit. And before we unveil that, we hopefully, if things work out, we'll be doing a press conference for the unveiling of the belt. But we want you guys to come out, and when we have the press conference, we want you guys to come out to the press conference and sit down, come out and meet the fighters. You know, we'll be doing the unveiling of the belt. So, guys, I'm trying to tell you,
I'm hyped up. Sorry,
we're trying to create exciting and new things for these amateur fighters.
You know?
And you know what, guys? It's a whole new era coming in amateur boxing. It is coming. And you guys will see what I mean at Kings of the Canvas. You will see exactly what I'm talking about when I tell you that there is a new era in amateur boxing that is coming. We also want to thank the World Boxing League.
Yes.
We want to thank Journey Downtown.
Yes.
Knock 'em Out Pest Control.
Yes.
The Georgie Duke.
Yes.
And Mako.
Yeah.
And we also want to thank DJ Ed Combong.
Thank you.
That's it.
Prince.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
not just saying this because we on camera. I'm a lifelong supporter of Prince for real.
Yeah.
This guy won't be able to get rid of me no more. You know what I'm saying? We forged ties that bond.
Yeah.
We coming for y'all, man, because
it's about-
Boxing Profile TV representative to the fullest. That's what I be. That's how I do things, and that's just how it's going to be for 2026.
Again,
honestly,
again,
we
guys,
are doing it.
I want to know. I want to know what
Huge.
y'all. I want to know what y'all think, man. Who y'all got? Y'all got Shakur. Y'all got T.O., man. Okay,
Who?
because again, like I said, guys, I dropped some serious knowledge in my 2 prior podcasts about Shakur. You know, and let me tell you something. Your boxing pundits, your commentators, your Hall of Famers, none of them is talking about what I said about Shakur Stevenson's hands and you attack his hands. None of them is talking about that. Everybody's talking about how great of a defense he's got. Now, T.O. is saying he don't think his defense is that great. That's what T.O. said, okay? And I'm not going to sit here and quote him, but I'm just telling you that attacking the man's hands, and he put it out there. I didn't put it out there. He put it out there about his hands. They showed the operations and this and that. And you know, I mean, in a fight of this magnitude, I know that information going in. Why wouldn't I attack his hands.
It's only, sorry. It's part of the game, and
it's
that's
part of the
only
game.
right.
It's part of the game, right? It's a legal, it's a target area, right?
It's only right.
And that's the thing, and I expect T.O. to do that. I expect him to attack his hands. And if you ain't got no hands, how you gonna fight? I mean,
You can't.
and we're gonna see. I want to see. This is why this fight is so interesting to me. I want to see how Shakur is going to, what strategy he's going to come up with. You understand what I'm saying?
I see it as well.
Yeah.
When is it again? I don't even know. When
It's
is
going to be January 31st.
Woo, it is coming.
Yeah, it's
up.
coming. I think it's like next weekend.
Woo, it's
Next
coming
weekend.
up soon.
Next weekend. It's going to be a good. I think it's going to be a great fight.
It's coming up soon.
I want to see good fights now. You know what I mean?
That's what it's all about.
Again,
2026, please.
Yeah.
No more weak
Once-
fights.
Once again, I'm going to say this. Just to reiterate, the trainers of old would go look at the fight film. They would study the fight film, and they would find out where your opponent is weak at and where he gets hit at the most. And then they would build their training regimen around those punches in order to give that particular opponent either a beatdown or a very, very tough fight. And that's why the golden era was the golden era. If you guys go back and start doing that, like I said, in today's generation, we got computers make it so easy for us to do it. And a lot of coaches, they still don't even do it. They still going in there thinking off the top of their head. And it's like, you guys are trying to reinvent the wheel, and the wheel's already been invented. So why are you know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to reinvent the wheel? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and it also goes to show where boxing is at in today's time. When, hey, knock it off, guys. Knock that off. All right.
He's still a coach.
Right.
No matter what, even when he's on camera, he's still coach.
It shows us where boxing is at when the coaches are not paying attention to what these fighters are doing, especially a fight of this magnitude, of this caliber. Okay, like I said, I was breaking down Shakur Stevenson, and I did his seven of his opponents, and I see that Shakur get hit with a lot of jabs and lots of power shots. The power shots, we talking hooks, jabs, uppercuts to the body. He takes a lot of, and every single opponent, his last 7 opponents, they all had that in common. They would attack his body. Okay? They would attack Shakur Stevenson's body, bro. And they hitting him. Now, T.O.'s got a lot of power. Okay? And I think if T.O. really starts banging him in the body.
I know you said a draw, so we'll have to see.
We'll see.
All right, guys. So it's about it's about time to cut it off now. I was already been over 30 minutes, y'all.
Yeah. Okay.
Once again, we're gonna be here every Tuesday. Every Tuesday we are here. Boxing Profiles TV on YouTube. Once again, if you haven't subscribed already, do it. 2026, we are coming with that crazy. There ain't no one doing it like us. Sorry.
Ain't doing it.
Whether it's live events or whether it's online, straight up, numbers don't lie, all right? Jay-Z said it right. Numbers don't lie at all. 119,000 views.
Yeah. Now what I'm gonna
credit
do?
where credit's due.
Okay, next week I want
Coach
you to
Jay.
listen. Next week I want you to bring your DJ equipment, right?
No.
Well, check it out now.
Say
Here's
no
why I want
more.
you to bring your DJ equipment, because
Say
guess
no more.
what? We're going to debut on the podcast next Tuesday the Kings of the Canvas song. The Kings of the Canvas song. That's right, folks. The official theme song for Kings of the Canvas. Right here. Next week, we will play it live for you. DJ Ed Kalmbach gonna play it. You heard it right here from us. Boxing Profiles TV. That's right. And you know what, guys? Remember something. Keep punching. Don't get punch drunk. We out.
Peace.
What?
Oh, we did it.